the real heating has occurred in the oceans, and warm water is like high-octane fuel for a hurricane.
Very dangerous storm and two big developments tonight at 11 o'clock, Felicia. As you point out, we're now dealing with a Category 5 storm, that most rare of all hurricanes.
You can see it was a Category 5 when it made a landfall with winds of 155 miles per hour at that time, so producing devastating winds here in the eye wall.
Could climate change be fueling the history-making nature of this storm?
We know that humanity's carbon footprint has shifted the baseline conditions of the climate, the context in which every weather event takes place.
Hurricanes operate off of a difference between the temperature of the ocean and the temperature of the atmosphere. And as we add greenhouse gases to the atmosphere, that temperature difference increases, and that tends to make hurricanes more powerful.
Well, I'm trying to get folks to understand that climate change doesn't just affect the mean temperature, the mean rainfall, but also affects extreme events. And in fact, you see some of the largest effects in extreme events. And what we are seeing with hurricanes is a shift toward higher intensity events, more Cat 3 through 5 type storms, and a big shift toward much heavier rainfall.
The fuel that drives hurricanes is water vapour, and the water vapour is evaporated off the sea surface, and the warmer the sea surface, the more water vapour is evaporated and there's more energy to drive the storms. So with global warming, the sea's warmer and there's more water vapour being evaporated and there's more of the fuel to drive the big storms.
Sustained at 155 miles per hour, gusting to 180. That will cause destruction to any well-built house, buildings down there, so we're going to have to unfortunately see that tomorrow morning.
They are the victims of climate change for the second time in a few days.
Are ready to declare a complete loss.
I'm taking out everything that got soaked or damaged. Basically, I've lost everything. Everything.
This family's isolation makes it all the more difficult for it to find medication and to consistently run the machines that the mother is entirely dependent on for her well-being.
And then we went to the supermarkets and saw them completely empty. So many things closed down and stopped there after the hurricane that thousands lost their jobs, myself included. I had to leave the country for a while. I lived with my grandmother and we found ourselves without water or power and thinking we didn't know if we had something to eat for the next 3 days. I always knew about climate and all its effects, and I knew it was gonna affect me sometime, but I never imagined it was gonna happen so soon.